to share with you guys. Just for you get a place. I know we have a lot of information, but we know you guys want a whole lot of information. Because you always I wonder how you can get a place to rent. So we have a lot of information, but we know you want a whole lot of information. So we try to come on at this time just to help you with a number. You get a 1 bedroom, 2 or 3 in a Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine. And if you don't know my name there, right? We have a 1 bedroom, we have a 2 bedroom actually. We have a 2 bedroom in a Silverstone. 2 bedroom in a Silverstone, guys. So if you watch the live or you watch the live replay, 2 bedroom in a Silverstone. If you're struggling to find a 2 bedroom in a Silverstone to rent, please call this number 381 1150 55. 381 1155. That's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom in a Silverstone, Portmore. That we're going to St. Catherine first, guys, then we go Kingston after. We do Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine. So we do St. Catherine and Portmore overall. So we do Portmore and St. Catherine overall, and then we go Kingston and St. Andrew. Clear? Then now, guys, we have a 2 bedroom. 2 bedroom, if you're struggling for a 2 bedroom in a Signum. If you are struggling to find a 2 bedroom for rent in a Signum, please to call this number 313-0635. That's in a Signum. 313-0635. If you are struggling to find a 2 bedroom in a Signum, that is the number you try if you can call. And if you are struggling to find a 2 bedroom in the Phoenix Park Villa, 2 bedroom in the Phoenix Park Villa here for rent, 580-2227. That's a Phoenix Park Villa, Portmore, or St. Catherine overall. Phoenix Park Villa. That's a 2 bedroom and in the Phoenix Park Villa. 475-2159. That's a funded a 2 bedroom. This one a country club. Country club 2 bedroom. If you are struggling to find a 2 bedroom in a country club, 475-2159. 2 bedroom in a Portmore country club. And then now, guys, we have another 2 bedroom, guys. If you're struggling to find a place in St. Catherine, struggling to find a 2 bedroom in St. Catherine for rent, we have a 2 bedroom in St. Catherine in the St. Catherine area. If you want a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom in the St. Catherine area, call 787-0230. 787-0230. And if you're struggling same way to find a 2 bedroom in a Twickenham Glade, if you're struggling to find a 2 bedroom in the Spanish Town area, Twickenham Glade, gated community for 110,000, here's a number you can call: 410-6725. 410-6725. And if you just don't know what going on, you just take up your phone. We are doing St. Catherine and Portmore overall. St. Catherine and Portmore overall. These are some number. I know we alone have the information, but we just carry the number to share with you guys so you can try call. And we think the landlord can tell us that place gone already. Alright. Then we have another. If you're struggling to find a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. If you're struggling to find a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom in a Portmore Edgewater for 130,000, try this landlord and see if you can make an arrangement for you this place. Try this landlord. The number goes as follows: 424-7506. 424-7506. And I will give you next number: 351-1926. 351-1926. If you are struggling to find a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom in an Edgewater for 130,000, you can call 424-7506 or 351-1926 if you are struggling to find a place in Edgewater. And guys, if you are struggling to find a 4 bedroom in a Greendale, if you are struggling to find a 4 bedroom in a Greendale, I think this number can assist you. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom in a Greendale. Call this landlord now. 361-7481. 361-7481. And then, guys, if you're struggling and you can't find out where to rent in the St. Catherine area, somebody have a one bedroom in the St. Catherine area. One bedroom in a St. Catherine. If you are struggling, negotiable for 60,000. One bedroom in the St. Catherine area, negotiable. Call me on this number 538 538 3153. 538 3153. And then, guys, if you're struggling and you can't find a two bedroom in a Portmore, two bedroom in a Portmore, if you're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Portmore, please to call this number. It'll go for 110,000. 3629969. 3629969. If you're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Portmore, please to call that number. And then, guys, I'll see if I can help you with the next one. If you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the St. Catherine area, two bedroom in a St. Catherine area, two bedroom in a refer to, call this number now and stop struggle. 468 1986. 468 1986. That is for a two bedroom in the St. Catherine area. If you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the St. Catherine area, try call the landlord on that number. And if you're struggling to find a place, a furnished place for rent, if you're struggling to find a furnished place for rent, please call this landlord for a furnished one bedroom in the St. Catherine area for a single person only. Single person only, furnished one bedroom. So if you're struggling to find a furnished one bedroom in the St. Catherine area, call 341 5329 and stop struggling. 341 5329 and stop struggle. And guys, if you're struggling to find a three bedroom, two bathroom in a Caribbean estate, Portmore, and you can match this price. This house is going for 200,000. Three bedroom, two bathroom in the Caribbean estate. Try call a landlord upon this number if you're struggling to find a three bedroom and you can pay 200,000. 421 6018. 421 6018. Guys, remember now we are doing Portmore and St. Catherine. I'm name Delroy. I normally come on 9 o'clock on this platform on YouTube. And the name of the channel is YouTubers Portmore Rental Channel Jamaica. Subscribe to the channel and let me know if these information or these number we have to share with you if you get a place, if it mean any good to you, and at least one person something can get a house when you watch this live. Anyway, guys, if you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the Angel area, if you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the Angel, please call this number. It'll go for 80,000. So if you're on the live now and you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the Angel, call 781 4739. Two bedroom in the Angel. 781 4739. I hope this helps you to stop struggle to find a two bedroom in the Angel. Two bedroom that's in the Angel, you know. And then we have another two bedroom, guys. Two bedroom in a Spanish Town. Two bedroom in the Spanish Town area for 95,000. If you're struggling to find a two bedroom in the Spanish Town area for 95,000, please call this landlord on this number 213 4199. That's a two bedroom. If you're struggling and you can't find a two bedroom, you can't get a two bedroom in the Spanish Town area, call the landlord on this number and make arrangement for you in this place. 213 4199. And remember, guys, your ID. And don't bring no fake ID, your real ID. If it's a policeman, bring your police ID. If it's a national ID app, bring your national ID. Don't bring the ID where you say you're John Brown and then you're Bill tomorrow morning. Because if the landlord find out say you're trying to fake them, they're going to ask you to leave them premises if you're moving. And if you're not moving, them not going to do no, because they're going to do them background checks. So please walk with the right ID. And if you're a policeman, I never tell me say you're a policeman and I send you a number and the people them tell they don't want the police. You have to make yourself be clear. Make the landlord know about you before you try to approach the landlord. If it's a self-employed worker, government worker, make the landlord know. Bring the ID if you back your statement or your claim. Anyway, if you are struggling to find a furnished room in the Spanish Town area, furnished in a Spanish Town, struggle no more. 835-9014. That's a one bedroom furnished me I talk about, If you're struggling to find a one bedroom furnished in the St. Catherine area, call me on this number. 835-9014. 835-9014. If you're struggling to find. And if you're struggling to find a gated community of a Portmore, you want a two bedroom gated community of a Portmore, and you're struggling and can't find a link. Or people are saying you go look on the house, and when you go there, them tell you say the house gone, or if you get an agency and them send you on the house, and when you go to the house gone. Please try this number if you're struggling. It will go for 130,000. If you can meet this price range, call this person. 430-5994. 430-5994. Call them now and make arrangement for you this place. And if you're struggling to find a self-contained one bedroom in a St. Catherine gated community, Old Harbour gated community, one bedroom self-contained, if you're struggling over that side, or you're struggling to find a one bedroom, call me on this number. 849-4332. 849-4332. And then now, guys, if you're still struggling to find a one bedroom in a Greater Portmore, so in the Greater Portmore area, you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a Greater Portmore, please call this number. Struggle no more. It will go for 43,000, one bedroom studio. And if you call on the landlord for the house, don't feel disappointed. Please be a part of live on Saturday, 9 o'clock on YouTube and on TikTok, 10 o'clock. One bedroom studio in a Greater Portmore for 43,000. 823-5686. 823-5686. And then now, guys, we have a three bedroom in the Portmore area. If you're struggling to find a three bedroom in a Portmore, come call on number, three bedroom we are talking about in a Portmore now. 531-5815. That's 531-5815. Three bedroom we are dealing with. And if you want a house in a Whitewater, Spanish Town, two bedroom in a Whitewater, then you're struggling, can't find a two bedroom in a Whitewater, Spanish Town, and it's rough, and everybody will link up, you not get through. And if you call and get voicemail to some of these numbers, then please try reach out to the landlord tomorrow, early as possible. That's Sunday. Early as possible on Sunday. 347-281-2715. That's for a two bedroom in a Whitewaters. Whitewaters may I refer to. 281-2715. So if you're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Whitewaters, 281-2715. And then now, guys, we have a two bedroom here. Somebody give me a two bedroom in a Old Harbour for 70,000. If you're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Old Harbour for 70,000, call this number. 448-2979. 448-2979. And guys, look out for me short. Me have only a short on TikTok with some landlord number, some extra landlord number just to help you get a one bedroom or two. And me at the Portmore and St. Catherine now. And let me bring up the screen as close as possible because I don't want you to miss out on none of these numbers. If you're struggling, make we continue now. We do St. Catherine already, and I think we should have shared a few more in a St. Catherine. If you're looking at two bedroom in the St. Catherine area, two bedroom for 80,000 and you're struggling and can't find a number for call or no house for link up with a landlord or call this landlord. 571, that's 571-1652. 571-1652. St. Catherine, me I talk about. Me I talk about a two bedroom in a St. Catherine. That. And if you're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Old Harbour, if you're in the Old Harbour area, you want a two bedroom in a Old Harbour. You're struggling to find a two bedroom in a Old Harbour. Please to call the landlord on this number for a two bedroom in a Old Harbour and stop the struggling. 482-2822. 482-2822. A member like the video. If you have a friend want a house, tell them about the live. Share the video with them. And if you watch a short, you can share the short video with the information to them. If it's a 2-bedroom short, you see, just send the video, the number with the 2-bedroom short, and make them call the landlord right away. If you're on the live and you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a great and inconvenient half side of a house, you call a 2-bedroom because the half side of a house, you can go for $80,000 in a Bridgeport. Half side of a house. If you are struggling to find a half side of a house in a Bridgeport for 80,000, call 792-4220. 792-4220. And if you're still struggling and you can't find a 2-bedroom in the St. Catherine area, that's a Portmore Villas, 2-bedroom house. Somebody, we are do Kingston first, guys, and then we go over to, we are do Portmore first and St. Catherine, and then we go over to Kingston. If you're looking at 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom at Portmore Villas, 60,000. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. If you can't live in a Portmore Villa, Portmore, that in the Grego Park area, call me on this number. 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom for 60,000 and 62,000 negotiable. 538-6784. 538-6784, or you can call this other number, 834-1708. 834-1708. That is for a 2-bedroom in the Grego Park area for 60,000. Alex, 3-bedroom, you need a 3-bedroom and pass it forth. We just mentioned a 3-bedroom in that area there, so if you can watch a live replay, you can get that information, Alex. 3-bedroom, I just mentioned a 3-bedroom in that area there. Anyway, guys, if you are struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Portmore for 30,000, say in a Portmore you want a 1-bedroom, and you are struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Portmore, call this number. This 1-bedroom going for 30,000. 658-201-2277. Hear the number again, 658-201-2277. That is for a 1-bedroom in a Portmore for a single person. So if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Portmore for a single person, call the landlord on that one and see if you can make arrangement with you. And if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Portmore, West Bay, Portmore, 1-bedroom in a West Bay, Edgewater area, 70,000. Call this number if you can manage that price. 424-7506. 424-7506 or 351-1926. 351-1926. Alex, thanks to be a part of this live. And I think I can get that 2-bedroom where you refer to. You want that, where you say you want a 3-bedroom. I think I get a 3-bedroom house for 80,000. I don't know if you're interested in that 3-bedroom for 80,000, Alex. But if you're interested in that 3-bedroom for 80,000, you can go ahead and listen to the live replay. And when you listen to the live replay, I just hear the number, make announce the number. You just call the landlord right away and make arrangement with you. Or I can give you the number right now. 3-bedroom for 80,000. 531-5815, Alex. 531-5815. That's your number for a 3-bedroom. 80,000 to go for negotiable. And if you have the time, you can please be a part of live on TikTok, 10 o'clock. Thereabout. We can help you with that next extra number. And guys, continue. If you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Portmore, 1-bedroom in a Portmore for 65,000, 2 East, Ascot. Call me on this number if you want this Ascot rental. Ascot. That in a Portmore we are talking about, Call this number, 365-7369. 365-7369, Ascot. Or you can call me on this one if you don't get me on that one. 891-6366. We come on every 9 o'clock, thereabout. Just to help you get a number. If we don't have a video, we just try to share a number that you can call a landlord and make arrangement to give you a place and get in a place. And if you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a Elton, Spanish Town area, one bedroom in a Elton, if you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a Elton, please call this number. Reach out to this channel and call this number. 40,000 for this one bedroom now. in.st Park. Elton Park, 460-8533. 460-8533. You can call me on that number for that information. And if you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a Whitewaters, or Old Harbour Road, any one of them here they want a one bedroom and you're struggling. Whitewater for a one bedroom and Old Harbour for a one bedroom off Old Harbour Road, call me on this number. It's over 70,000. 225-7223. 225-7223. And guys, if you're struggling to find a house in a greater Portmore, you have some short. I always have some house for the short. So check out my short on YouTube or you check out the live. So if you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a Portmore for 25,000, greater Portmore to be specific, one bedroom, struggle no more. Call me on this number. Nice house need new tenant and it is reasonable. One bedroom in a greater Portmore for 25,000. Small one bedroom. 798-2945. 798-2945. Make sure you walk with your ID because ID is important. Because I want to know you. I want to know your work and if you can pay the rent. And you can take care of the place. Not just pay the rent. If landlord live for the premises, we would have like your full corporation and would have like we live as one. So would have like your ID if you know who we are dealing with. If you're struggling to find a two-bedroom house in the Old Harbour area, two-bedroom in a St. Catherine area, near to the toll Old Harbour area, two-bedroom, one bathroom, Old Harbour new scheme, Old Harbour Village, St. Catherine, 100,000, 790-3394. 790-3394. And I think that we have come down to the St. Catherine listing. We have a two-bedroom house in a Vineyard, Bushy Park, St. Catherine. Two-bedroom in a Vineyard, Bushy Park, St. Catherine, 50,000. Two-bedroom in a Vineyard, 50,000, Bushy Park. 234. Call me on this number, 234-2160. Vineyard Estate, Bushy Park. So if you're struggling to find a two-bedroom, Vineyard Estate, Bushy Park, for 50,000, call this landlord, 234-2160. Bushy Park, Vineyard. And if you're still struggling and you watch this live and all of the information them gone, please to be a part of the next live Saturday, 9 o'clock on YouTube and 10 o'clock on TikTok. I mean, very right. I normally come on at this time just to help you with an extra landlord number. I don't know, me alone have the information. If you call the landlord and you not get through, please reach out to them tomorrow early. Or you send them a nice WhatsApp. Don't call them in the night, call them in the day. Two-bedroom, one bathroom. If you're struggling to find a two-bedroom, one bathroom in the in.st area. Two-bedroom, one bathroom in an in.st for 100,000. If you're struggling to find a two-bedroom in an in.st, call 534-1175. 534-1175. That are in an in.st. And then now, gated community. If you're struggling to find a two-bedroom in a Portmore for a gated community, Portmore gated community for 120,000 and one I go for 100,000. Call me on these two numbers, 229-1357. That's for one. And then now you can try this other cheaper one. One I go for 120,000. So the 120,000 price me give first. This one I go for 100,000. 806-3504. 806-3504. And guys, we have a 2-bedroom. If you're struggling to find a 2-bedroom not Inwood, 2-bedroom not Inwood. If you're struggling to find a 2-bedroom not Inwood, gated community for 100,000, call 995-8301. 995-8301. And I think of that we have for the St. Catherine and Portmore area. Producer said we put in one more. 2-bedroom na Angel. 2-bedroom na Angel. If you're struggling to find a 2-bedroom na Angel for 90,000, call 523-6781. 523-6781. Guys, I think of that we have for the St. Catherine now. St. Catherine listing. That's it for the St. Catherine listing. I think we'll try with Kingston now. But all of the information when we share with you guys, we have to leave you the information on the TikTok live. So all of the information when we share with you now, for St. Catherine and Portmore, please to make arrangement to view the place. Don't wait, because if you wait, somebody else get the premises and then you complain. So you get the number, but you never get the premises. Do not wait, guys. Do not wait. Call the landlord right away and make arrangement to view the place. And my name Derai, as I tell you before, I normally come on, and this time just to help you get a 1-bedroom or 2 in the Kingston, St. Andrew and St. Catherine. Just 1-bedroom or 2 in the Kingston, St. Andrew and St. Catherine area. So if you call the landlord, I think it's time for me to close this book up for the St. Catherine and Portmore area. And then open back this book now for the Kingston listing. Few information just for you in the Kingston area. 1-bedroom in Kingston. 1-bedroom in Kingston. If you are struggling to find a 1-bedroom in the carpet area, Kingston 20. If you are struggling to find a 1-bedroom in the carpet area, call me on this number. 1-bedroom in the carpet area. 1-bedroom may talk about in the carpet area, Kingston 20 for 40,000. Please to call me on this number. 328-6431. 328-6431. Remember me tell about what in the carpet area now and Kingston overall and St. Andrew. Then now guys, if you're struggling to find a 2-bedroom for 57,000, 2-bedroom in the carpet area for 57,000, call me on this number. 341-9147. 341-9147. That's a 2-bedroom in the carpet area. 2-bedroom in the carpet area. And then now we have a 1-bedroom in the carpet area. 1-bedroom in the carpet area. Call me on this number. 995-6807. 995-6807. And then now guys, we have another 1-bedroom in a Red share facility. Red Hills. No, that's in Jackshill. Not Red Hills, guys. Jackshill for 95,000. 1-bedroom in a Jackshill for 95,000. So if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Jackshill for 95,000. 1-bedroom in a Jackshill for 95,000. Please to call me on this number. 594-8779. 594-8779. And guys, if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom, if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in the carpet area, come call this number. 1-bedroom in the carpet area, 220-1841. 220-1841. 1-bedroom in the carpet area. 1-bedroom in the carpet area. And if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom in a Chartwood, Kingston 8, Chartwood gated community, Chartwood, 83,000 for this 1-bedroom in a Chartwood. 520-8622. 520-8622. And then now guys, we're going to see if we can help you with another. So if you're struggling, same way to find a 1-bedroom in Kingston. 1-bedroom in Kingston, studio for 72,000. Contact me on this number if you're struggling. 552-8554. 552-8554. for that information there where I just share. And then now, if you're still struggling, for a 1 bedroom or a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom in the carpet area, call me on this number. 1 bedroom or a 3 bedroom in the carpet area. 409-6519. That's 409-6519. And then now, if you're struggling to find a 1 bedroom for 50,000 at the carpet area, 1 bedroom for 50,000 at the carpet area, 304-5261. 1 bedroom in the carpet area. And if me on YouTube live now, and you wait for be on the TikTok live, just come be a part of YouTube live now. See if you can get that information. 1 bedroom, guys. If you're struggling to find a 1 bedroom in the carpet area, 1 bedroom in the carpet area for 25,000. Single professional lady. Is a single person, either professional, either lady. 25,000 for the share facility. Share facility. So if you want a share facility in the carpet area for 25,000 and you're struggling and can't find nowhere, call this number 229-3354. 229-3354. And then now, guys, we have a 2 bedroom. We have a 1 bedroom furnished for 25,000 at the carpet area. Share facility if you have male person. Share facility, 25,000 for a male person, furnished. If you are struggling to find a 1 bedroom in the carpet area, furnished, share facility, call 854-3189. 854-3189. And if you're still struggling to find a 1 bedroom furnished flat, short-term rental, 1 bedroom flat, short-term rental in the carpet area, 399-0612. 399-0612. And then now, guys, if you're still struggling and you want a 1 bedroom house, 1 bedroom house in the carpet area for 98,000, call me on this number, 480-8609. 480-8609. And then now we have a 1 bedroom Avondale. 1 bedroom that are in a Kingston 19 for a female person. Avondale we are talking about. 85,000. So if you're struggling to find a 1 bedroom for a female person, if it's a female single person and you want a 1 bedroom in a Avondale for 85,000, call me on this number, 818-3258. 818-3258. And guys, if you're still struggling for a 2 bedroom house in the carpet area, 2 bedroom in the carpet area, guys, if you're still struggling for a 2 bedroom in the carpet area, please to call me on this number. Give or send me a WhatsApp, 827-5209. 827-5209. And then though, guys, we have a 2 bedroom in the Kingston area, 6 Oak Pasture. In a Oak Pasture, 2 bedroom in a Oak Pasture for 125,000. If you can manage this price, and you're on the live, and you listen to me, thanks to be a part of the live. And I hope one of them number will help you to get a place. In a Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Catherine. I'm going to go on YouTube, my name there, I'm going to go on TikTok also. 420-4234. That's a Oak Pasture 2 bedroom house for 125,000. Oak Pasture 420-4234. And guys, remember me telling you about an ID, you know. Did I tell you about the ID? Your ID is important. So please don't got the people in place and then you ask the landlord fee. Write you up and you're interested in the place and you don't have any ID. Is that you don't look professional, yeah? If you're struggling to find a 2 bedroom in the carpet area, call this number, 816-5180. 816-5180. And if you're struggling to find a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom in the Kingston 10, that's a Smoky Vale, Kingston 10 area, 325-5082. 325-5062. 50, 62. And if you're struggling to find a 3-bedroom, if you're struggling to find a 3-bedroom in a St. Andrew, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, furnished. If you're struggling to find a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, furnished for 60,000 at the St. Andrew area, call 402-2778. 402-2778. And if you're still struggling and you need a 3-bedroom in the corporate area, 3-bedroom in the corporate area, to be specific, Bull Bay. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in a Bull Bay for 200,000. If you can manage that price, you call 345-4752. 345-4752. And if you can't manage that price and you're still struggling, try call this number for this 3-bedroom for 160,000. 160,000. 160,000 in the corporate area. 871-5754. 871-5754. And guys, my name Delroy, as I tell you before, I always come on just to help you. I not about for information, but I know say these information that I share would help you. So in your own convenience, you can call one of the landlord. 4-bedroom, if you're struggling to find a 4-bedroom in Wellington Heights, Kingston, Wellington Heights, 4-bedroom. Call me on or a 1-bedroom. If you want a 4-bedroom or a 1-bedroom at Wellington Heights. In the corporate area that you know. Call me on the number if you're struggling to find a 4-bedroom or a 1-bedroom. 352-5451. 352-5451. And if you're still struggling for a 1-bedroom in a Red Hills, 1-bedroom in a Red Hills, if you're still struggling, call me for this 1-bedroom in a Red Hills. If you can't find a 1-bedroom in a Red Hills, call me upon this number, 429-0242. 429-0242. And if you're still struggling under the carpet here, prefer a 2-bedroom. House hard for finding a Kingston, you know, guys. Kingston house them expensive at this time. 2-bedroom, if you're struggling and can't find a 2-bedroom in a Kingston, call this number, 90,000 in the carpet here. 90,000 and 85,000. Any one of them you want. Either the one for 90 or the one for 85,000. 791-7878. That's 791-7878. That if you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom. And if you're struggling to find a 2-bedroom in the Mona, 2-bedroom in a Mona, 2-bathroom in a Mona for 140,000. If you're struggling and you want a Mona listing, 536-6400. 536-6400. I think I that for the Kingston listing, guys. Somebody say if you have any more information. All of you guys with the party life where you are struggling in a Kingston, the house them get expensive in a Kingston. Most of the time when they get some information in Kingston, them so expensive. So I would give you advice. If you can come live in a St. Catherine and Portmore, just come over this side. Me live at Portmore. My name there. I always come on at this time just to help you with a 1-bedroom. And if you're struggling in the corporate area to find a furnished 1-bedroom for a female person, if it's a female person, this one is for a female person. Share facility, Kingston 20 furnished. So if it's a female person you're struggling to find a 1-bedroom furnished in the corporate area, call this number 788-2032. 788-2032. This number is for you. And then we have a furnished room, guys. Furnished room, a share facility for 35,000 and for 50,000. Furnished share facility, 35,000 for one and 50,000 near to Half a Tree. So if you're struggling to find a place near to Half a Tree, come call this number now. Struggle no more and call this number, 269-4114. 269-4114. It is for a 1-bedroom share for 35 and another 1-bedroom for 50,000. I will give a different number, 960-3623. 960-3623. I think of that for the Kingston listing, guys. I think of that for far for the Kingston listing. The producer say if me have any more, can share. Alright. let me follow the producer. One bedroom, guys, if you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a radius for 70,000, call me on this number 449 8677. 449 8677. And if you're still struggling, I want a one bedroom in a Zady garden, one bedroom gated community in a Zady garden, and you're struggling to find a house in a Zady garden, call 292 9797. And if you're still struggling and you want a one bedroom in the corporate area for 58,000, call me on this number and stop struggling. 543 9061. My name there right. 543 9061. And then now if you're still struggling same way, we have a one bedroom for 50,000. One bedroom for 50,000 for a single person, single lady, one bedroom furnished. Call me on a number 473 2541. 473 2541 or 388 5560. 388 5560. And then we have a one bedroom in a radius. One bedroom in a radius. If you're struggling to find a one bedroom in a radius, call me on this number 347 6744. 347 6744. Guys, my name is Denrai, and that's it for the that's all of the information we have to share with you. I'm going over to TikTok live now. So see you next week, 9 o'clock, God willing, and live. And if it's a mother, happy Mother's Day to you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mother them so far. And we do it all over again, 9 o'clock on YouTube. The channel at it, subscribe to the YouTube page. The name of the channel is YouTubers Pormore Rental Channel Jamaica. I mean, there, right? If you rent a house like this, you get peace of mind, you get quality, you get comfort. If it's a good tenant, if you don't have any cash, we accept card. Take your name to JPS and Water Commission and put your name in the bills and let you fully in charge of this place. And I know you're gonna take care. Look how the place nice. Look how the place nice. Thanks now, guys. I'm out.